right on the other side of that door is the field at AT&T Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys. Now that door is not open right now because the Missouri Tigers are practicing right on the other side of it as they get ready for the 2023 Cotton Bowl. But while they're practicing, and while we're waiting to start interviews with the Tigers, I wanted to give you a little bit of a look at something you probably don't get to see, which is the underbelly, the inside of a major stadium, in this case Jerry World, the home of the NFL's Dallas Cowboys. So there's a ton of stuff under here that you probably would not imagine is down here, but it's all the stuff that you would need to run a major stadium. So there's a whole loading dock with lots of buses. There's the Missouri team buses. But then here's all the other stuff you have down there. There's a bunch of golf carts and forklifts and all sorts of stuff to get all you and all your stuff all around the stadium. I'm just going to take one lap of the field level hallway around the stadium, just because there's a bunch of interesting stuff down here that I think people would probably find kind of interesting. Down there is the hallway down to the photo workroom. There's other rooms down there for the media. They store a bunch of drinks and stuff down here while they're waiting to use them during games. The concourse, you don't really generally get to see very far down any of these hallways. It's just kind of a big oval, just basically the shape of the stadium above us. Above us, of course, are seats. Just lots of storage areas and that kind of stuff down here. Above us, all sorts of HVAC, heating ducts, cooling ducts, water pipes, internet cables, all that kind of stuff. All the stuff you need to make a stadium run, that's all up there. The big storage area there. And there are rooms on both sides here, inside and outside. There's an elevator, take you up to the press box over there. And then, just in case you get lost, there's a map here that shows you all the different stuff. This is set up right now for the Cotton Bowl, so you can see the Dallas Cowboys locker room is to the left, Ohio State's locker room is to the left, Missouri's locker room is to the left. But Missouri's locker room kind of on the diagonal, opposite diagonal corner of the stadium, because you can get there either going left or right. All right, here we go. Walking around the rest of the stadium. This is a very busy area. This is several days before the game, but there's people zipping around here in carts, and there were buses that came down this hallway earlier. There's lots of stuff happening. Cars driving all over the place. So it's a little loud, a little busy. There's a little break room for employees. Parking area. And here's one of a couple different places where they store the turf that they're not using. So the stuff that's not up there right now is all out on the field. There's just a couple of rolls there. There will be another place a little later where you'll see the rest of the turf. And that's the turf that they use during Cowboys games, because they have pulled all of that up. And it is all stored away right now. This is the Cowboys locker room right there. Media interview room right now. That's set up. I'll take a peek inside there. That's set up for Cotton Bowl interviews right now. But there's a lot of cool old stuff in here, old photos of Cowboy legends and all sorts of stuff. So this is all the media room right here. So now we'll keep going this way. Everything, of course, painted, the wall painted to look like a Cowboys helmet there. See the door to the media interview room. There's the official door to the Cowboys locker room. Come out here, and of course they have rubber mats down there just so you don't slip with your cleats on the concrete. facilities there. There's a little look down to the hallway towards the field there. There's an entrance to the field in all four corners of the stadium, all four corners of the field. You can get onto the field from the concourse. There is the visiting team's locker room. Not quite as fancy. There's that locker room that Ohio State will be using for the Cotton Bowl. Closed up, obviously. Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders have their own locker room. That's where Ohio State and Missouri cheerleaders will be making their home this week. Here's another, that door down there leads to the field. That one's closed. As I said, there is some vehicular traffic down here. And then there's just a bunch of storage rooms. But even sometimes the storage rooms have some fun, interesting stuff in there. That one has a banner from the 2015 National Championship College Football game that Ohio State won over Oregon. Got NFL 50th anniversary stuff, NFL draft stuff, Notre Dame. You see the Rose Bowl thing back there from when Ohio State, or when the AT&T Stadium, when the Cotton Bowl hosted the Rose Bowl during the pandemic season. Alabama and Notre Dame played in that one. So yes, the Rose Bowl was held in Texas one time. A visiting interview room in there. Is the Missouri equipment truck right here. They haul all the stuff you need for a college football game, and that is a lot. Haul that all down on a semi from the home campus to the game. There's the side of the Mizzou football truck. And over here is, I was talking about earlier, the rest of the turf. There's the blue turf from the end zone. And then they have the turf from all the different yard lines, all the way up. That's the Cowboys field, and they just roll it up and stash it up there when they have the Cotton Bowl field out there, or another field out there. So that's all just sort of rolled up and stashed above. It's just a little parking lot here, a little indoor parking lot. Here's another very swanky looking place. This is, I think, one of the club entrances. Field level club seats here. They're almost all the way around the stadium at this point. It is a little bit of a haul to walk around, probably about a half a mile walk or so to get all the way around at the outer concourse at field level. Some more storage stuff there. Just a whole bunch of storage rooms, and there's a bunch of closed doors over here with even more stuff. Super Bowls that the Cowboys have won over the years. And now we're back where we started because there are Missouri's buses. So hope you guys enjoyed that. It's a little bit of a different view than you typically get of a stadium on a stadium operation, sort of behind the scenes there at AT&T Stadium, Jerry World in Arlington, Texas. Hope you guys enjoyed that.